morning, everyone. It's Tawanda again, and we're going to be in the kitchen today. The first shot you're going to see is that we have some potatoes that I got from GFS about a couple weeks ago that I need to process. This is a 50-pound box that I got from them, and it cost me about 32 bucks because I haven't grown any potatoes in my garden yet, so I bought some so that I can preserve them. But today we're going to get the peppers and everything all processed. These are my sports peppers from my husband. These are some of the bell peppers that we're going to get processed today. There's some jalapenos and some serrano mixed up with some Santa Fe peppers that we're going to get processed today. I'm going to do a refrigerator canning thing, meaning that I'm going to make a brine for it and can it and put it in the refrigerator. So we're just going to put those in the refrigerator. I'm not going to put them in a hot water canner or anything like that. Here's a few little how do you say that? Poblano peppers. We're just going to roast those and freeze those up. These are my gypsy peppers. I love gypsy peppers. They are so sweet and delicious. We're going to clean those off. We're going to chop them up and we're going to do a flash freeze on them, and then we're going to put them into Ziploc bags. I'm just placing these into the sink to get them all. I'm going to get these washed up really well. As you can see, we're going to have to do this in batches because I want to make sure I give them a good wash. I don't want them to be too crowded. So we're going to put about maybe a cup of distilled vinegar in it. That's about a cup, I guess. And we're going to get these washed up, rinsed off, and I'll bring you back for the next step. Make sure you give them a good wash. I'm doing this with one hand, mind you, so a good wash. And you want to take them over onto the clean side of your sink to give it a rinse. And we're going to continue to do this for all of this. So I'll be back once everything is done. We got everything all cut up. All rinsed. So what we're going to do now is just get it cut up. This is how I cut mine. I hope everybody's day is going well. Mine is. Got started a little early this morning. Got a lot to do. So basically that's what you want to do, but also you want to make sure you inspect your peppers. Because you see like that little imperfection right there. We'll just cut around that if we can use it. Had one earlier. You don't want that. This is what you don't want. So I got a little chopper right here. Thank goodness for this. And I'm going to just slap. Get these in cubes. Guys, it's starting to get warm out now. We're about to start hitting that 90-degree weather I was telling y'all about the other day. Not good, not good. I'm ready for the fall. I like the cool weather. Okay, guys, I'm going to finish this up because there's a lot to do. And once I'm done with everything and getting ready to bag it, I'll bring it back. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, real quick. This is what you don't have to do this part, but I like to freeze mine, or flash freeze it, I should say, because I don't want it to be in clumps, in a big old clump. I want it to be able to flow freely so I can take out what I need and what I don't need. You know what I mean? Keeping what I don't need. So just spread it out on your baking sheet, put parchment paper down. You need to put parchment paper down because you do not want it to freeze to your pan. So you put it in the freezer just like this, and you let it stay in there until it's completely frozen. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this in the freezer, get everything else all chopped up and everything, and then I'll come back when it's time to bag. Okay, so we're back. We got one sheep done already. You see how hard that is? That's what we want. Okay. So we're going to put those in this bag. I'm working with one hand here. Okay. Just toss them into your bag like so. As much as you want. We're probably just gonna fill bag about. Just gonna put all this in there. But you get the point. You're just gonna keep adding it in there. You may want to portion it out. I'm just gonna put all this in one bag. There's no need to portion it out because I'll just take what I need out of it when I'm done. And these are the gypsy peppers. I chose to cut these in rings. So we're gonna get ready to put those in the freezer next. Out as much air as I possibly could. And I'm gonna lay this in my freezer flat. So then when I need it, it won't take up a whole lot of space in the freezer. And then when I need it, I just pull out what I need and put the rest back. Okay, sorry about that. So right here we have the whole peppers that we're going to be pickling, whatever you want to call it. And I put slits in them on all three sides just so that mixture can get inside of it. Right here I got some onion cut up, some carrots, and the carrots I use this knife. I got it from Amazon maybe 6, 7 years ago, but I'll try to link one that's similar to it. These are the jalapenos that I cut up. Over here, I got my jars ready for everything to go in. And this is my mixture. What I did was I doubled this mixture. I put in 7 cups of white vinegar, 7 cups of water, a half a cup of pickling salt, um, and 6 crushed cloves of garlic. And the recipe also did call for peppercorns, but I didn't have any of that, so I just left that out. But okay, we're gonna get packing, and I'll bring you back in a minute. Both jarred up, so we're gonna get ready to put this brine in. And mind you, I'm not canning this on the stove or anything, so it's just gonna sit here until it cools off completely, and it's gonna go in the refrigerator. The hubby is gonna be so happy about this. Almost winding it down in the kitchen, guys. But I'm glad I finally got it done. I'm not worried about a head space or anything like that. Once again, because it is going straight in the refrigerator. Pieces of that garlic in there. Kind of wish I did have the peppercorns. That probably would have made it look really nice. But oh well. Mm. I have now that I'm doing this YouTube thing myself. I have one of my favorite, all-time favorite YouTube tubers. Her name is Becky from Acre Homestead, and she's different. She has her homestead and everything, and she cooks and does all types of stuff. So I'm like, I love watching her. I wish she'd just put out more videos because I need to watch more videos. Shoot, honey, this stuff takes some time. So I take my hat off to her because she does a lot. But I'm enjoying this. This is pretty cool. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. Oh, I did that one already. Uh-oh. Well, that's all right. We just take some out. No bigging. And okay, it's going down. I don't know how often I'm going to put content out, but I want to try to do it as often as possible, as often as my time would allow. But I think, guys, we're gonna have to go grocery shopping soon. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna fill that to the top. I'm gonna get all that soaked in. These should be ready from what the recipe says in about 3 days. So we'll see. Ooh, get some of that pulled out. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Hands are clean. Huh. Ooh, that's hot. Well, duh, just came off the stove, right? Okay, I think we're good. Push that down some. Let me get my spoon. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try to get some of the air bubbles out. No, you get back in there. You ain't getting out. Okay, those want to float. I put holes in them. That's all right. They're gonna stay down anyway. Then we're just gonna put the top on these. You don't have to do it tight. I gotta get my tripod, y'all. This is getting on my nerves. Hold on, doing this with one hand. And he don't want to stay in there. Put your butt in there. Playing with me. Got him. Okay. And then with the Papallanos that we just did, those are just going, we're just going to take the skin and stuff off of those and probably freeze it. Put them in the freezer, guys. That's about it. But okay, that is done. Oh, they look so cute. They look so pretty. All the colors. Yeah. Okay, be back. Ready? Okay, so this is the last thing of the day. We got the Papallanos. We took them out the oven. We put them in a bag, bowl with the plastic on top. And it's real simple. See how it's easy that comes out, them seeds. And then the skin's gonna peel right off. And this is really, really good to put in with maybe when you're making a good Mexican dish like some nachos or a salsa. Or I would even put it in what is that? What is it called? The spinach and artichoke dip. Ooh, I bet that'd be good in there. Maybe I'll do that one day. Sometimes you're gonna have a little issue with some of the skin not wanting to come off a little, but you'll get it. Just take some work. Take a little bit of elbow grease. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put him to the side because he ain't acting right. Well, I'm not gonna sit and do all of them. Just enough to give you a little idea. And you don't want these to be piping hot because you ain't gonna be able to handle them. Ooh, hot. See how easy that came off? The seeds are already in the stem. We get some seeds and that's not gonna be bad. I'll do one more. Now what we're gonna do with these, I'm gonna let these cool off completely. And then I'm gonna put them in a freezer bag and put them in the freezer until I need them. Or what you could also do, I think, is you could put this in some olive oil and then freeze it too. I would think you could do that. Okay, one more. All the seeds come out so easily. Now you could just take the seeds out before you do this. Some people do that. It doesn't make a difference to me. I don't care. But guys, we're gonna end the preparation part right here. So the next time I come on, you'll see everything that we did today. And you never know what else we're going to get into the next day. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we're done for the day. and it was a busy day. So this is what we have out of everything that we did today. We have 7 gallons of peppers from the garden. That is awesome. This one, I'm not going to freeze this. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. I'm probably going to use that soon. The poblano peppers, the peppers that we canned, and these peppers we didn't get to these, so I'll probably can those at another time, or probably just maybe cut them up and freeze them, or he might want to eat something fresh. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and thank you for being patient because I am new at this, so I know my videos might be a little choppy, but I'll get better with time. But if this is your first time coming, thanks for stopping in. Please consider subscribing to my channel, hitting that notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. And if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. And I hope you already subscribed and hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I have something going on, because you never know what we're gonna have going on in this kitchen. So until the next time, I will talk to you guys soon, and you all stay safe, and talk to you later.